Alright. I think it's about time we get started. Okay. Now, from when we last left off, you've just joined up with Shafal and have been invited to Nuate village in order to solve their Nergigante problem. While I will inevitably do that, I'm also going to take some time to grind a little bit of Turga. Why don't we get started with that? There's quite a bit here. I do need to go out at night at some point in order to complete this. Okay. Let's go to the Ouvre Glyph Everden. Oop. Cool mist for sure. Yes. There is a dig spot right there. I think the only thing I'm really worried about is if there is any spots that require me to climb. I might need to go back, grab Tigrex, and then come back. I don't think there are really any, as far as I remember. But it's been a while since I've gone to this specific Everden. No, that's through lava dive, not through jump. Need to go all the way around there. Okay. Another 6 bottle caps for the bottle cap collection. And where do we want to go from here? I get the feeling that to the bottom is going to be the actual way to the egg, so why don't we go to the right first? Unless this is the way to the egg, in which case we turn back around. Oh. Shakalaka. But I remember what Shakalaka is weak to. I do. I guess we just try a whole bunch of stuff and see what works. They're all technical, just like most small monsters. Let's go Gammoth, just in case they attempt to go head-to-head with her. I can just snow plow them. Oh, they're going all Power Seal. Not doing a lot of damage. For course they afflict Gaia with Power Seal. Both of them. Okay, weak to... Now weak to slashing. Potentially weak to piercing. I did 400 damage. And immediately killed it. So... a crit of 143. My... Hold on, let's put out Ratha. I might as well try with Tamer. Alright, that's one down. And then last one should just be dead to the poison spike. That's not... that didn't kill him? Okay, but this should easily kill it. There we go. That shakalakas were annoying back then and annoying now. Okay, this was the incorrect way to go, which means it was correct for us. I wouldn't give to have like a Cha-Cha and Kayamba reference eventually. Okay, and then let's go to the left this time. That doesn't do enough, but this... oh, it's over there. I need to go through the lava. I'm gonna have to deal with a Ravio. Oh, but I brought the fire hammer to a fire monster. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. At least the Conchu are weak to fire.
Don't miss your chance.
Let's go double speed into the killer tackle. Let's actually break the head, or at least try to. Speed down is nice. There's nothing. Well, no, that's a lot. Okay, they're gonna do... Scorching Slice, presumably on either his stomach or head. I can do a Meteor Hammer on the head. And it doesn't target, so that's fine. Let's break the head. Could be mad. Yep. We'll go to technical, so we change it up to power. Try to break the stomach. I'm looking noxious poison, which is nice. Let's go. I think a kinship skill, regardless of level, should just kill. Whether or not it breaks the legs, no, it doesn't. But that's fine. Regardless, I should have been a lot quicker on the roar with Greg or me. Okay, egg is there, I just realized, which means I need to go back a few steps. There's an Emerald Kongolala over there, which I believe is weak to ice. Means I'll probably have an easier time dealing with that than some of the other ones. And I need to take care of an Emerald Kongolala, so... I need to remember though, because regular Kongolala starts technical and goes to power. I would assume that Emerald Kongolala goes power. Well, starts power, goes technical, gets weak to ice. I'm gonna be able to test it here. Yes, goes power first, then technical when enraged. I can see the lines. Kinda wish you'd countered it. It always him. Oh, excuse me. Rathian's doing speed into a technical attack. The only thing that is weak to blunt is the head. We might be able to kill the head as long as Gamma targets it. Nice. Okay, I can switch to... Let's see what's weak to piercing, if anything. Belly. Potentially the tail. I might have wanted to switch Gamma. Nope, that's fine. Alright, this will do no damage. But at least I can see that the tail is not weak to piercing. Enraged. Goes technical. Should almost be down. This might just be enough to kill. Yep. Nice.
Well, that's that.
Okay. The only thing left is to get to the egg nest, grab the bottle caps, grab the egg. Other way. And then we can scope out the area for another gold den, head back. If there are any gold dens, I didn't see any, so there might not be, who knows. I didn't see the entire area, so take that with as much salt as necessary. Sinogar. Ooh. Okay, then I'm relatively well equipped for this. I want to go. Character says kinship skill, soul kinship. Then I can. I can go that instead. You know what? Freeze an ogre. Need Gaia. And then a piercing weapon. He's gonna charge, so I'm gonna pet. And then go technical so we can go power. He's going for summon, isn't he? Yeah. Going summon. And I'm wondering if I... Okay, the Thunderbugs are all going to be speed. Let's go shelling. Let's make sure kinship. Snowplow into both the enemies. Thunderbug doesn't die. Undercall. That'll hurt a bit. Let's do enough. Will I kill the Great Thunderbug? It will not. Okay. After Thundercall is Super Thunder Charge by Sinogre. Unless I just straight up skip it. The Raging Avalanche. Yep, that'll kill the Great Thunderbug for sure. Have we just not been letting this Sinogre Thunder Charge at all? And immediately breaking the horn as well. Nice. Just constantly dealing a whole heap of damage. Okay, he's now... Come on, no. I mean, realistically, as long as Shipball goes before... I guess he's dead either way. But I wish Rathi didn't have to take so much damage just to prove a point. Alright. The Sinogre is over. The last of the bottle caps have been collected. We have what essentially is the final area to explore. The final new area, so to speak. Okay. Green Blossom. There is a gold end there. Okay. A Shrouded Nursilla. That's good to know. An Ivory Lagiacris. And an Uragon. Might as well just go down with the Uragon. And theoretically, through this through this den, I can get basically any monster I have fought or any monster that I have seen up until this point. It does not include things like Brachydios, that does not include Astalos. Hey, Chroma, you love waffles. Do you love waffles? Yes, I love waffles. I also do enjoy friend. I was gonna say. Kind of messed up the joke. Ivory. That's fine, but I'd rather have a golden one. Stinky Snogurt. Come on, please. A Stinky Brute Tigrex. I want something stinky that I have not gotten before. A Platinum Brute Tigrex, huh? Did I... How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Borealis, sure. That'll work. I guess I need to fight that Ivory Legiacris if I'm gonna get anything. I don't need sleep, I need translations. I needed to translate the Chinese to English. Oh yeah, I should probably switch to Barroth so that way I'm actually dealing damage. You know, right? A Yu-Gi-Oh! News article. Okay. I guess once you have written a Yu-Gi-Oh! News article. Alright. Come on. I'm gonna go technical, which means I need to go power. Did they break the legs already? I don't think they did. They didn't break the legs. Why are they going to... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. They get to go for... Scorching Slice. That'll do it. Okay. I was kind of hoping for something more than a really stinky Brute Tigrex, but I'll take a really stinky Brute Tigrex. Okay. Expedition parties have returned. Read all about it. Read all about it. New archetype reveal and Blazing Dominion Clown Clan. Their members are very interesting, and only one of them can be interpreted as racist. Looking at you, Whiteface. In other news, Legends Anthology is so cool that people are already building raid rappers in Blackwing for it. Lastly, MBT and Farfel proved a few days ago that they are indeed not smarter than a 4th grader. What, that was a question? Like, don't get me wrong, they're... Okay, so, obviously, you only get so much information. Yeah, they played the game, I know. Like, that was a question that needed to be asked? Oh, already asleep, nice. I'm pretty... I think he starts... He starts speed. Probably not smarter than an actual 5th grader since I don't know how old you are at that point. Okay, so... more or less, that would be... So I technically had a second. I would have... So I was, like, 12 in 5th grade. 11 or 12. So or between 10 to 12 is probably about the median for 5th graders. Okay, he's power now? I'm not sure what else he would be. He was speed, now he's going to go either technical or power. I'm willing to bet just in case it's power first. Okay. One grade, here is 2 years, thus there are 6 grades. Okay. I see. First year's primary school starts at about age 6. Yeah, that's about what it is for us as well. Give or take a couple of years. Where I guess like the equivalent of kindergarten. Stuff like preschool and or daycare. Usually you get in at around like 4 or 5. Well, you can get in around 4 or 5. For sure, I was 6 during like the equivalent to primary school. Which I guess for me would have been kindergarten. If he becomes electrified, he will be technical then. So, grade 1 is 6 to 8. 6 to 8. Grade 2 is 9 to 10. Grade 3 is 11 to 12. Grade 4 is 13 to 14. Grade 5 is 15 to 16. Grade 6 is 17 to 18. Okay. In Belgium. That I guess, like, yeah, our grades are 1 year as opposed to every 2 years. Afterwards, we don't use grades anymore. Yeah. It's basically the same in America. GG, by the way. But instead of every 1 year, it's every 2 year, it's 1 years. We go kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, all the way up to 12th grade. You get cycles instead, but I don't exactly understand it. Yeah. It's actually... Let's actually see. Eve, weak to ice, or is she weak to fire? Okay, she's weak to ice. Either that or lightning. Who knows? Going tech seal. That might be that. I think that's almost enough. Hey, who needs sleep? I need to translate. A lot of people need sleep, Chroma. Including you. Okay. Nice, okay. But no retreats, that's fine. Let us... There is something. Fury Slash. Let's go ahead and then see if I can't at least grab the... AirPod effects have worn off. It's more. One I have the most of is the Adamant Charm, so I'll use some of those. And once again, just spam the Training Charm. Being an Emerald Congalala, so I can do that now. Congalala. That gets us Nullberry's Elixir. Let's keep my furs clean. And I should have enough bottle caps to get some, at least another weapon. I have a choice of either Chrome Razor, Teddy Bear, Odyssey Blade, or Eternal Strife. Well, Eternal Strife will be nice later on. I'm gonna go with Chrome Razor. No, that's nothing. I can't get anything else anyway, so I don't really need to look at anything else. I've already gotten the Borealis armor, even if you can argue Maiden's armor might be better later on down the line. But I think I can just get Maiden's armor later on. Okay. Only got 2 eggs. I don't really need to hatch them yet, but I do need to get the expeditions going again. I didn't upgrade anything. You only need Poison Sex to upgrade. You're actually... Could I upgrade it right away? Farming Gammas really paid off. Farming Gammas absolutely paid off. I just need Plesioth stuff, as well as maybe a little bit of... Actually, I might want to start springing for... Because next is going to be Astalos. I need some Ultroths. I might want to spring for some of the giant stuff, as well as some Cinogre stuff, because Nergigante is... It's Astalos, then Brachydios, then Nergigante. If I remember the order. Let's convert my raw meat into a vital essence. It's best to get them now as opposed to later. Because you can't buy vital essences anywhere. I might want to actually take it off of Treasure Hunter for a while. That one after this next round. I need to go out in the evening, not during the day, so I can do the other subquest. Okay, let's survey the land for some more. No rare dens as far as I can see. Okay, why don't we just... hunt a Emerald Kongolala as well as some Altroths. Nesting. This'll work. What is Nursilla weak to? There. Ice, and then break needles with an ice element bow. I'm going to God. Yeah. I mean, that's not the worst, but it's not great either. I mean, I'd probably still try. It's like... I might not have wanted to do that because... Okay, they're not going to change, thankfully. As long as no one else targets the needle. Except for me. Okay. We are almost guaranteed to get a Routed Nursilla. I need a hammer. Gonna go for Tech Seal. Yep. Really? It's not really weak to piercing at all. Guess that was kind of an unfortunate time for Gaia to use a technical move. Okay, thankfully Scorching Slice will do a lot. I already know what I need for that one. I can just sweep this up from here. Go for a Raging Avalanche. Might use a technical attack. Okay, I need to use a 8-ball this next turn. No matter what, I need to use a paintball. Which means I'm thankful she's trying to go for a Tech Seal. Now, hopefully this will mean... that I can... Dang it. I was hoping to do it so that I could proc the nesting, but 95%? Basically guaranteed. Now I got a Shrouded Nursilla. Then up next would be the Ivory Legiacris. Alright. I desire a gold egg, please. Gotcha, gods. I command thee to give a gold egg. Dang it. Okay, but at the very least, I've got a Ursula egg now. Let's see if I can't get the same result with a... he's not really weak to anything I have. He's weak to dragon. Right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, weak to dragon. Then defeat with a Rathalos kinship skill, so that's the same. I still need Ratha. I still need to do a whole lot of work with Ratha. Remember, he's speed, though. He is speed. Just keep hammering away at his body. Brawl is actually doing significant damage. Thanks to that Earth Dragon Seal. Goes power next. Here's the thing. If I go... I can go Rathalos. If I can get him under half health, that puts him immediately in line to give us some extra kinship. And then, as long as I can get kinship again, still mad. We go Poison Spike. Oh shoot, I'll need to do that in order to get kinship. Let's make sure Ratha has just enough kinship. That's gonna break the tail. Going to electrify. It's gonna go for a technical attack. He counter. The second he doesn't target me, we're gonna go paintball. Okay, keep it like that. That way, the very next attack will just... Oh no, that might be enough to kill. A crit from Ratha will just kill. There's a chance. Nice. Okay. And now we've got an Ivory Legiacris egg. Oof. Doesn't have any weapons, so that's fine. He does have armor, though. I'd want to... that is jump. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need Cool Mist anyway. That is Lava Dive. Ah. Alright. Keep him pacified until we get onto land. Revitaliscence, let's go. I doubt there'll be... Nope, there's nothing. Okay. Not even anything in the secret area. Alright. Now, we must pray to the Gacha gods to give us a gold Ivory Legiacris. At the very least. I pray to the Gacha gods. And their prayers have been answered. Okay. I didn't see any gold dens, so we'll go ahead and just wait until night. Like that. Oh, let's actually have Ratha. That way we can just fly away. You're sure the hot mist should still be applying? Yep. Okay, we can just quick finish these shakalaka.
Well, that's that.
I mean, obviously I need to farm as much Altroth material and as much shakalaka material as possible in order to get some better sets of weapons. Even then, we'll need to... Is that all there is to this ever done? Oh, is that actually all there is to this ever done? Just, I guess, a free Uragon. I mean, 21 bottle caps is 21 bottle caps. I'm not going to deny that. Man, that was somewhat anticlimactic. Oh yeah, one of the minor consequences of this game's development cycle was specifically volcanic dens. The eggs are like a few feet off from where they actually are. Oops. Oh no, that's gonna be a problem. An ogre. Come out here and eat these Plesioth. Oh, we're gonna see the hyperspace tackle. Indeed. I forget if he's technical or speed first. I'm willing to go technical is correct. Okay. First contra defeated. At the very least, I can now quick finish everything I need. Second contra defeated. Gonna go for another hyperspace tackle if I remember correctly. Yeah. But I, as memey as he is, I wish we got... I mean, honestly, either of the Plesioths. This game. Yeah, that checks out going speed instead of power. At the very least, then we would have tied. Right. Under half. Power attack. I'll just go ahead and kill this fish. Hold on, he's speed, which means I need to go technical. We'll switch out. Lucky for Peronius. I guess just... It doesn't matter, we keep going. Okay, it didn't matter.
They were below your levels.
Now I just need to see if I can't find any plants. I'm assuming specifically plants with blue tops. Or I believe more specifically plants with blue tops. Nope. Oop. Alright, that's enough. Let's just skip this.
Well, that's that.
Volcanic pepper. Anything. You know, I guess it doesn't specifically tell me when I've collected everything. Listen to Gone, Shakalaka. Is there an egg in Wuhan? We don't need more turtle honey. Night cider webs. Oh, okay. No, I need to look for spider webs. That's what I need to look for, not plants. How many? Okay, I need to hope that that does it.
They were below your levels.
Thank you, Barrel Cat. Would not have done it without you. The thing is, if that's the case, I don't search. I mean, I can do Turget and Everdens whenever, realistically, right? So I don't need to worry about I guess after this, I'm not gonna worry about them here. I'm gonna worry about them later. that said, let's, I guess, quickly head to Huan. Show off the Temnoceran egg. I guess sure, go ahead and head over to... I thought it was... It was Kuan Village that we needed. Hold on. No, it was Lucian. That's where I need to go. It just shows the closest point you had unlocked at that time to get a Temnoceran. Okay, then let's grab this.
Wow, hi there.
Find Temnoceran eggs. Show off the Temnoceran egg, get that 5 bottle caps as rewards. I don't know the vertical lines, just screams Nursilla. Fascinating.
What to do?
I don't want it. Spilled juice over research document. Let me try to rerun. Which found out, and it just happened to have a place about flying wyverns. I'm. Oh no, I just have one.
Well, hi there.
Find a flying wyvern eggs? Yes. That's a curious pattern indeed. Quite difficult to describe, if I'm being honest. So much you to save me that great page is good enough, not better. Okay, then I can get on with the actual story. I guess, do I just try to speedrun to the point where I get to the Nergigante, at the very least? Because I can. I at least want to hatch the Ivory Legiacris. I'll hatch the Ivory Legiacris first. Completed 2/3 of the Monstipedia. Friendship Skill, Evasion Instinct, and Plasma Blaster. Alright. Irene. Howard was like a minute left until they finished the expedition, so that's why I didn't see it. Wait, if I want to... Plasma pressure is 15. This is overpower. Honestly, that's not really that worth it. Like, it'll be good for other monsters, just not Ivory Legiacris. I need something a lot better. Which, thankfully, I kind of have. There we go. Let's go. EXP enthusiast. And grab. I'm gonna need a Zinogre as well eventually, but that's for off stream. I guess, you know what, I can farm off. I can kind of farm the Gaiacruses regardless of then Wampa will take a backseat for this last Red Kesu. I can kind of just farm Zinogres whenever I want. +3 gathering. Let's also get Sukuno's Lunar Luck. Half Moon? Okay.
Well done.
Extra Shock Trap. All the way. And then let's go to Nuante Village, turn in those quests. See if I can't grab any new weapons. Like, I guess ideally the one I need to grab is going to be the Gammoth set. I'll need at least the bow. I'll want the Water Sword and Shield from the Milling Sink.
How can I help?
I can get 2. Giant's Bow's the best, and probably just the hammer. Because the Giant's Kokoto is just not that great, unfortunately. I might as well get the Usurper's Firebolt for later. Armor, I don't exactly need. Oh, Vespoid, that is Shakalaka, I don't have enough for that. Ravios, Gammas. Once I actually get to Vespoids, I could theoretically get Gammoth. I forgot how silly the Plesioth armor looks. Specifically green for some reason. Can I upgrade these at all? Desert Solstice Queen, so no. I can upgrade Zinogre with a Soothing Extract, except I don't have enough. Okay. Any armor I can upgrade? Not yet. Not nearly yet. Oh, I'm getting Dragonfell berries.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And then at the very least, I can snag the sword and shield for the Brachydios later. As I grind through the game, I can potentially get all this and over weapons for Nergigante. I'll keep that down low. I forgot to turn in the quest. The quest was right there, I forgot to turn it in. Well, I guess I got a second chance since I went to Nuate Village instead of Turga Volcano. Back. Managed to do what I asked. I did indeed. That gives us the soap scud. Have their comeuppance. Serves them right. I should have probably, again, went out at night. Even if there's just a small chance of getting... Even if there is just a small chance of getting what I need out there, it's still a chance. I should honestly just go out at night anyway. The thing is, the day and night cycle doesn't really matter in this game, outside of specific quests. And I'm hoping that is, strangely enough, something that I kind of wish or kind of hope that they improve a little bit more in the next installment of Stories 3. Wait a second. Isn't it... No. For a second, I thought Dragonfell berries would come from the Rook Doors. That's not exactly correct, it seems. Just now, let's check out the place where Nergigante was spotted. Let's just clear all these out. Getting a whole heap of shakalaka material is not bad. Ooh, I've got two choices, up and right. I was gonna assume up is incorrect because right seems to lead to a bigger area. Yes, exactly. So see, go falling into magma. Take care along there. We shall not fall into the magma. Okay. $1 million question. Will it be? Where will it be? And will there be anything else in here? I don't think we get set Desert Zelda's Queen until we go up to the Nergigante. Okay, there is some reason to continue downward. Hold on, where do I actually... No, I need to go there and around. There it is. Okay. That well, the other one seemed to be a dead end, so I won't really worry about that. Right, go out of me. Vitality nutrient, that's not bad. I'm surprised there's not really anything. I guess there's some stuff just in case you like paintball a Ravios on the lava and need to chase it. That way you don't have to chase it too far. When do we face an Ignactor? There might be an Ignactor in this zone. I guess we're never gonna ride an Ignactor, so we'll never see it. I mean, I get it, but I don't. The dorsal fin is big, sure. Like, I understand that they kind of had weird, like, couldn't really do a lot with, I guess, hitboxes and, I guess, sit boxes that were kind of awkward. But they also have Nergigante as a monster, and he's insanely spiky. So where does that make sense? Yeah, and basically the only reason Mega Breaker is in this game is for exactly this area and nowhere else, because I think everywhere else has the normal rocks that can just be broken with Rock Breaker. But for this area and this area only, we need Mega Breaker. Right, that's basically everything in here, but now we need to go back around. Like, I guess I'm still kind of bitter about this buy. Oh, free Emerald Congalala, I'll take that. Actually, let's see if we can get an emerald. Is there a Bullfango in the song? I didn't think there could be Bullfango in this zone. It's the volcano, not the caves of Hakolo. Dinky Emerald Kongalala, we'll take that. Don't know if you read the reverse 1999 patch notes I wrote down. So, I've gone through them. Like, I've seen them. I didn't really pay attention to what they said. It was a lot. Yeah, it was quite a bit to read through. Oh, please tell me we don't need... Please tell me we don't need a swimmer in order to get through here. If there's a chest over there that we need a swimmer for, that'll be a disastrous for me. Okay, no, we're fine. Well, guess, goodbye, Emerald Kongalala. Okay. The Astalos should be up here pretty soon. Well, not when we see the burrow. I've got everything I need. Oh, we just get right to it.
No getting to the shrine unless we can make it past the Nergigante. I sure hope we can defeat it.
It's not like you to be so pessimistic, Naviru.
Can you blame me? That's the monster that took down
Yeah, that's,
Red?
my partner's grandpa.
Afterwards, I had to translate how barrel works, which is kind of hard, because it had,
attacked him while he was investigating the pits. And unfortunately, he didn't make it.
Oh, I see.
That day is burned into my memory.
Which game mechanics are kind of hard to transcribe from language to language, and kind of keep the same.
I know what that's like.
I don't want anyone else to experience the same suffering we did when we lost Red.
So...
Especially not at the hands of this monster. I won't let it happen again.
Anna's right. We can't turn tail now. We just gotta prove that we're stronger than the Nergigante.
You think so too? Let's say you are strong enough to take it down. What's that going to accomplish?
We'll open up the road to the shrine for one thing. And we'll avenge Red while we're at it.
Do you think that's what he would have wanted?
Well, I'm not Red, so how am I supposed to know?
Well, what about you? Seems like you knew him pretty well. Something tells me that Red would have wanted to find out the reason for the Nergigante's behavior.
Perhaps, but
Like,
Yikes! Is that the Nergigante? Hi, partner!
God. Okay, coming back to it, I like how they kind of sow the
Better
seeds.
stay out of sight. It's too dangerous. Maybe we should head back to the village and... Hey, wait!
What you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's the spirit! Right on!
Also, I'm very sure I mistranslated a lot of it. It's, I mean, translating game mechanics is never easy. Remember what you all told us, we have to be careful. We're gonna end up fighting anyway, right? We can't just ignore the rage phase. Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay. I believe he's weak to mostly piercing, though. And Astalos is fairly easy to take down. You're hopeless. Not really. And Cheval, with you fighting alongside us, we'll be stronger than ever.
Let's go, Rathy!
Just straight into a kinship, huh? Like, evasion can be translated as obscurity. I also originally translated it as lingering glow, but it might also translate to afterglow. That energy's build up. It's gonna be speed if I remember it correctly. Let's bring out Gammoth. Wait, hang on. I need to. It's power? It's power. Why is it power? And I guess that makes sense because I believe he goes in the air. Oh, and it double attacks. Okay. Well, why are you doing a technical attack? You just showed that that does not. Okay, it's gonna double attack either me or Gaia. Which, it double attacked Gaia, but she's paralyzed. You need to break the wings. God. Okay. What's this guy? It's gonna swoop down on us. It's going to start showing us its true strength now. Which is why it'll be doing a technical attack. I should have targeted the wings, to be fair. Need to break the wings. Got the right idea, break that part, and it won't be able to charge its attacks. Astalos is down. Gammoth. Just gotta stomp on his head real quick. Back to technical. Right. Level 3 kinship. It it should enter the power clash now. Sorry, 1 second. I also... there we go. I also translated Yuan Jian, which means foresight, or eye or sight, but it can be translated as vision or eye, being this Zhang Zhang. I probably very much butchered that, but the idea still follows. I guess I might as well go for the... oh. Well, I wrote down vision, but even then, that might just be wrong. Chinese is kind of hard. Okay, we need to go... Chrome Razor. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of hard to... Alright, it should basically be... it should almost be down. Looks like it's the opposite of Volt Reaver, where it's mostly weak to everything but piercing, and nothing we can't do together. Like I always say, teamworks make the dream work. Wrath is acting strange. Here comes probably the weakest story beat in the game, with some asterisks there.
No way! The wings of ruin again? Don't just stand there! Get over here!
A Monstie always stays true to the bond they've formed. But that also means they end up suffering the most when their rider makes poor decisions. Did you really not realize this would happen?
Hey, there's no need for that, Cheval! We're just trying to stop a Rage Raid monster! What's wrong with that?
I get it that you want to protect Ratha. But all you're doing is making him suffer.
What are you talking about?
Ratha here is the one paying the price for your selfish obsession with the Nergigante.
This has nothing to do with the Nergigante!
Do you really believe that? Ratha is pushing himself to his limit, all for you.
My buddy and I just want to protect Ratha, but... who could have known that it would have ended up hurting him?
I'm sorry I was so harsh. It's just that, well, you remind me of how I used to be when I was younger.
Okay.
How you used to be?
Yeah, I'll explain later. We should get Ratha back to the village.
Wait. Okay. I forgot that last little line from Cheval. It doesn't make it better, per se, but it does kinda save it a little bit. Okay, there was absolutely no precedence that Ratha using his power was harming him until this point. And there was absolutely no... The build-up with Nergigante was very lackluster. But I can also see, like, Cheval kind of projecting his own experience onto us when we were acting recklessly. Oh, that's not a bad one. Inflict rate up, paralysis, lighting fumes. That's not bad. I'll go Earl. I can... bring out the Shred and Ursula, although I definitely want at least a golden one. But... Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia is nice, but I definitely want a better one. Plus you lightning attack. That is nothing. Mentioned near the end that Flare is probably the mistranslation on my end of it either being Burn or Halo. Which is fair. So that is a fair assumption to make from a mistranslation. Okay. I can go balanced a little bit. Yeah, Chinese is hard, that's for sure. Also, don't forget, there are multiple versions of Chinese, so, you know, you have to deal with that as well. I guess now I can actually farm Astalos, though, can't I? Like, traditional and simplified. Like, does Mandarin technically count as a different form of... I mean, it does, doesn't it? So why would it have a different name if it wasn't a different version? Astalos, Shroud and Ursula. Or Mandarin. Okay, so they are different. That's fair. Well, I guess I can also now get Astalos stuff. How much that actually matters is... I guess it gives a hammer and it gives a gun lance. Realistically, Zinogre is fine for a sword and shield, and it has a decent hunting horn. But that basically gives me another option. Then Thunder Boost, Thunder Defense, Weak Point. Not really that great.
Wonderful. Thank you.
At least until I can get some more. A new quest has appeared that I can collect. And I'm hoping that's the one that gets Evasion Rift.
You're here?
And an Astalos, Torture Weapon. Well, an Astalos weapon. Okay, so
Thank you.
I need to get the hammer. Ideally. Welcome back. We didn't see the Nergigante, but we did encounter a Rage Raid Astalos. We are investigating the whereabouts of the Nergigante as we speak. If they find out anything, I will inform you. I'd rather take a break right now. Let's take 5 at your house, buddy. Well, after I... well, for one... get another Vital Essence. After I collect a... Oh, that also gets me a green Klesioth subquest. After I get an Astalos hammer.
Welcome. How can I help?
Just enough. Just enough to get the Astalos hammer.
Wonderful. Thank you.
That is indeed a Astalos hammer. Weapon mode. Every little detail.
Amazing.
Now, this luminous weapon was forged with Astalos parts. Absolutely stunning. And then the next one should be a Brachydios. Oh, but that means I'll need water as my main weapon. Oh, I'm gonna need to fight a Plesioth. Multiple, in fact. As well as probably a Mizutsune. Oh! Okay, after this story beat, we'll do a Mizutsune run.
How is everyone
This is
doing?
Wrath is all rested up and feeling fine.
That's not what I
you
meant.
could say that.
Right. My partner's still,
You said before, we reminded you of yourself in the past. Did something happen to you, too?
I prefer not to talk about my past. It's not a particularly uplifting story. Do you really want to know?
Well, you
Yes,
offered.
Please tell us.
And it directly motivated your outburst at us.
I lost my mother in a monster attack. After that, I wanted nothing more than to wipe out every monster. That's why I became a rider. I didn't care about kinship or monsties. I just wanted more power for revenge.
That's so sad.
It took a real rider to show me that kinship is more important than strength.
A real rider?
Yep.
My old partner! You know, the legendary rider that Chief and Kuwan was talking about?
Through our battles, I realized that a bond a rider has with their monstie is the true source of power. I chose to let my hatred guide me, and it brought me nothing but misery. During my struggles, I hurt all kinds of people and monsters. I even hurt Rathy.
But your monstie still stood by you through all of that.
Yep.
That's enough about me. Let's just say, beating yourself up about stuff you can't change won't get you anywhere. Take it from me.
I have had reports of a large monster near the Lake of Flames. It may be the Nergigante you seek.
It's only a matter of time before it attacks the village. Let's head out.
Yep. But it's not going to be the Nergigante. Yeah, I forget that you can remove your camera. It will invert trigger volcano. It's going to be dangerous, so be prepared. I'm gonna save, actually. Make sure that everything is saved up. I'm also gonna grab a new drink before I continue. Oh, I'll check to see what I need to upgrade my Torrential Slash. Actually, I might want to fight at least one Mizitsune before I dig too deep. Green Plesioth? Okay, that's doable. It's Plumdummy Hermitar. I don't quite have enough. And then Plesioth, I just don't have enough. I thought that... And maybe it's a later hammer.
Wonderful. Thank you.
But I thought that... Go to... Mizitsune. I'll need Lily, Isabel, and Cronius will work. Well, let's go Lily, Rathy, and Cronius so I can get a Nest Surger. I'll grab another drink and be right back. Hey, Dios. Where I can't at least set up the Nergigante. Also, I don't know if Emanation is a correct translation. Well, let's see. Emanation. An abstract but perceptible thing that issues or originates from a source. That is the most vague definition I've ever seen. Action the process of issuing from a source. Radiation given out by something. Okay. That doesn't really narrow it down at all. So I can't really say it is related to linger glow or afterglow. Okay. But I'm not sure. Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure how much I can actually help you with that, unfortunately. Also, it could, in theory, be, in-game theory, be translated as embers, which, I guess, if it's referring to specifically afterglow, that does make a little bit of sense. Yeah, I understand the confusion. Back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Your favorite game. Okay, so Mizutsune Den is over there. Either means I had a terrible game yesterday. Against Yummy, by chance? Or is it against something else? Ah. I guess what could it have been against that would have been so terrible? Yeah. My obvious answer is Runic Stun, or something of that nature. Quickly. Against Draco Tail, opening... Oh, right, the double evenly opening. It lasted 11 turns, and ended with Engraver Beatdown. You know, Dracote can't really recover after banishing easily six different fusions. Yeah, that's true, for the most part. That doesn't mean they can't, it just means that it's going to be very difficult, though. Dorthelion, Gulamel, Secretarion, Sexfire, and Chaos. I mean, that's basically their entire extra deck. At least all the extra deck that matters. Basically all the easy to make fusions. Regis probably won't be summoned. Yeah. At least not without a Lubellion to shovel something back. And even then, would it even know that the... I don't think they're gonna make Mirror Jade, not without... Like, there's so much stuff that they kind of need to find a way to recycle that they can't. Because all the Dracotail traps can't really recycle the stuff that is banished face down. Don't count the traps and such that were banished with evenly. Yeah. Anyway, DD Dynamite FTK, the game after that. You know, fun. All the fun in the world. Can they... Did DD Dynamite get unlimited? Because it was limited to 2, basically to counter exactly that. Because it's really hard to do DD Dynamite FDK without that. You can manage the entire extra deck at the once for. Yeah. And I guess, like, sure, you have ways of banishing the entire extra deck. From there, DD Dynamite does become a lot more powerful. Which is 4,500 DD Dynamite. What I'm saying is that did they unlimit DD Dynamite at any point? Because the most optimal combo required 2. And I guess, what, activate... Oh, well, I guess transaction rollback, yeah. Basically makes it 5 copies. So that makes sense, unfortunately. I mean, I guess DD, like most FTKs, so much of DD Dynamite requires, or just kind of dies going second. Maybe not dies going second, what do you get what I mean? I guess, do they bother limiting it now, after everything? I mean, arguably, but I don't mind seeing stuff like DD Dynamite banned, because no one's going to use it for anything other than FTKs. And multiple games of me opening 5 of them today. The evening matches, or? No. The short answer is no. They only care about stuff that people complain loudly enough about. Like, as much as stuff like DD Dynamite FTK and any of the other semi-consistent FTKs exist and are not good for the game, they're not good enough for people to complain about, and thus are not good enough for Konami to care about. There was still a reason. I mean, unless it's called Maxi, then yeah. I mean, even then, there is a chance. There is a hope. There is a chance. I guess sure, Konami didn't care about last year when people started, like, amplifying their voices, just constantly calling for Maxi to be banned. And even then, it's going at a snail's pace. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still hope. I am not coping. There is still a chance for Konami to do the right thing. There is a hope, Harbingers, Dragon, exactly. That Konami will actually do something right for once. In fact, they've been doing a lot of right things for once, to be fair. Oh, I forgot to change back. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. There's still me playing Genesis format. For better or for worse, yeah. Which, like... Genesis is so interesting. And it's unfortunate that we're not really being given, like, the best possible Genesis format, unfortunately. We ban Maxi 1 month later. Hey, how about we unban it? I mean, the only way that would be worse was if the TCG decided to unban it. Because I think everyone would boo. Like, the YCS, they unveil a ban list where Maxi is unbanned. People are going to, like, bully Konami endlessly until the end of time. But not a lot of people are playing it. Yeah, especially with the recent ban list update. I kind of hoped that they would update it a little bit more frequently. Like, especially with, like, the initial... Okay, the first ban list was technically, like, right after, but that's because they were just missing stuff. At least Killer and Cool Tones are good in it. Yep. They're absolutely fine. Like, even with some of the, like, hits to them, they're still doing well. They wait until big events happen to update the Genesis list. Yeah. And, like, I guess that's technically the only way for Konami to get consistent data. Better in Genesis than in the actual TCG. Also kind of true, unfortunately. Like, it makes sense that that is their only way to collect consistent data about everything. It's like, man, why can't we get more consistent updates for Genesis ban lists? Plays 11 notes instead. Oh, that's a... Assuming that's a game that is better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, there's a chance that I get something that term. It is an archetype. Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just had to take a call. Thankfully, nothing serious happened. Is in Burst Protocol. And I definitely have seen them. Oh, it's the new Power Patron stuff. Could be the next set in the TCG. Well, not the new Power Patron stuff. It's the Synchro Power Patron stuff. Alright, if you're gonna make me sneeze, just make me sneeze. Eleven Notes Dooms is so good. Take your word for it. I'll kind of have to.
Welcome. How can I help?
quite have enough. Need a little bit more for all of that. Okay. I don't think I have to worry about that as much. I could actually use... For once, I could actually use Zergon armor. That is blight proof. Yeah. I'm not as immediately familiar with it. I don't think there's been... Well, I mean... I'm not entirely sure about the lore because I have not fully looked into it yet. Yeah. It is set up to be quite an interesting lore archetype. And glacial sacrifice will work. Sword Mage, Doom, 11 notes are the 3 we have so far. That I know. I actually slightly misremembered then, because Medius is a New Age Vsauce Starfrost, whose home archetype is the Archmages, but has connection to Dooms and now 11 notes. Medius the Pure is yes. And Evil Medius exists in Doom, just like all of the Vsauce enemies. How do they exist? Well... keep going out in the afternoon. I need to go out in the evening. No, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's set up for the Nergigante, at the very least. Doom's Sea Break. Dactorus is just Medius. Let's see. I'll just grab some green Plesioth, so that way I can upgrade my sword and shield for later. Oh, there is a gold gem. There's 2, in fact. Also, 11 notes, an OCG is about a tier 1 strategy. And I love it. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in the TCG then. I mean, it's just about to come out, so we'll see. Lucia is such a good card. Also, a rank 6 engine. You don't see those every day. Outside of... No, you just don't see those every day. How many rank 6 decks are there actually? I think like exactly that, and I actually can't think of any. Like, yeah, there are definitely some rank 6 monsters that exist, but how many of them do you actually like play as like an engine to make specifically rank 6 monsters? I guess like maybe vampires. They're all level 6 monsters, and summon themselves to the center monster main monster zone. And I'm assuming, just like Mech Knights, they can kind of manipulate where they are on the field. Another Ivy Gary Chris is fine, but I need something else. Okay, one more time. Please give me an Astalos. Okay, I'm just gonna... Gammoth. Yep, so if you use an effect, you can add another 11th monster in case Lucy. In case of Lucina to hand, swap this card's position. Yep. You know what? It insulates the deck against Nib. You can summon a different one. It could make Caesar. I guess you could say... Can't Nib these guys. Nope. I guess you can say that Caesar and, by extension, Fiendsmith is kind of a rank 6 engine. But, like, outside of exactly Caesar, it's not really played that way. Like, how many other rank 6 do you normally see with Fiendsmith? Fiendsmith is an engine that turns fun into sad times. Kinda, yeah. Oh my goodness. Best rank 6 engine is... I guess Virtual World also counts. It's like... I'm gonna think, there aren't really that many decks that are dedicated solely to making... It is both a rank 3 and a rank 6 engine, yeah. But... in the same way that Fiendsmith counts, I guess Virtual World does count for that, yes. Virtual World played multiple rank 3 and rank 6 monsters. not just their own Fan rank 6 and Turtle for rank 3, but other rank 6s and other rank 3s, maybe like Cicada King. Well, I don't know historically how much Cicada King actually saw play until, like, exactly MST. I mean, it's a rank 3 monster negate, so it probably could have seen generic play, at least somewhat. Like, Willow, Beatrice, Lars, Pilgrim Reaper. Lars is actually, yeah, Lars is a good point. And Beatrice to an extent, but that's no longer possible for multiple reasons. Then Pilgrim Reaper is also... Pilgrim Reaper and Wallow are options. Or musical sumo dice games for the funny people. Okay, hang on. I just saw a... I just saw an Ignactor. What does he start with? I actually think it's technical. I don't think it's speed, I think it's technical. I mean, I guess I'll go... It's speed. Okay. So I guess Rathy ties. We need to go for technical first. Okay, Nowhere has power, or slashing damage. But I also know that he dives underground, which makes him... more susceptible to our attacks. It also played ultimately M7. I believe this is either Spreading Beam or Cross. So I'm gonna go Metal Overture. Molten Uppercut. That'll deal damage, but it won't do a lot. But it'll also soften up the hide. So we can actually hit it. Okay, that's fine. He's either technical or power now. Power. Okay. Is a card that just never causes happy times. Oh, Constellar. Yeah. Yeah, the turn skip card is, especially in the good old Rongo Nimiad. Yeah. Which also never causes fun times. Oh my god, unfun cards in my card game? Never. That never happens. Wait, no, he's back to... He's hard again, so I need to go speed, or power, or technical. I'm actually surprised that Evasion procced on Bruce when it's so little. Mad, but not hard, so he's gonna go for technical, which means I need to go power. I believe he should be back to power. Spreading beam. We evaded that? Really?
That's that.
The Dark Lord's Confession has updated. Oh. Assume that might be something you like. Webtoon or manga? Creator went on hiatus on March 15th, 2025. Oh. So you'll get to see what they have been doing. And now it's back one whole chapter after almost a year. I'm assuming it was for health-related reasons, though. That makes the most sense. Come on. I love this webtoon so much. Oh. Stinky Uragon is fine, but I'd rather have... Just give me... a Platinum Uragon. All that for a Platinum Uragon, huh?
That's that.
I guess a Platinum Uragon never hurt anybody. That wasted so much time. Let's just get going to the main event. To the Lake of Flames. I guess, yeah, keep Gregor me up. That way I can just walk on lava whenever I need to. And he's got a roar, even if he is really slow. Well, CMC is probably less man, and I'm all here for it. Fair. I imagine Lukia would love that then. Okay, where to go from here? Why does this feel like the exact same map? I never noticed this. Why does this feel like the exact same map layout of the first place, but just slightly different because there's no up area. It's just the down area. Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems so bizarrely familiar. Like I just was here. Not even... Okay, fine. Get the bear den. Before I do anything else. Where's the... Okay, it's down there. Like, it's not the exact same layout because there was a obvious area down. There is an area down as opposed to an area up. It's like very similar. Platinum. Shoot. Yeah, a platinum ivory Legiacris is not something you come across every day. As much as I want an Astalos, I kinda need or want to take the ivory Legiacris. And I can always reincarnate Irene into the new Irene. I've got everything. Ergon, water weapons. Also, I love Lapis as a main character. Interesting. Even though she is a main character, she's very altruistic. A relatively rare trait in main characters. Okay. I'm gonna explore this area very thoroughly. And then, before I exit, fight the Brachydios. I don't enjoy being this altruistic, as it often ends up hurting herself to make others happy. Like, as an actual character flaw, that's very... I mean, you do get some altruistic characters in fiction. But it's, I guess, more rare to see characters kind of recognize their altruism as maybe not a bad thing, but at least somewhat regretting it. And I guess I imagine part of the story is her kind of learning to... How do I want to phrase this? I guess me be more selfish, I suppose. Like, taking care of herself. It's an ogre. I mean... Okay, you just the same thing. Dang it. All that for a normal Uragon. Not even a shiny, but a normal. During a conversation with Evelyn Greenwood, she says, I'm resolved to kill myself to make others happy. Is that not enough? And despite choosing to follow the footsteps of the Dark Lord, her previous iteration, as her disciples wish, Lapis has expressed continued frustration and grief at the sacrifices she is making for the sake of others. This isn't the way. That's fine. Okay. She is Saul Goodman. Okay. Here's the crossroads I'm at. I can absolutely just kind of go back. I don't have to, like, the Brachydios eat. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm fighting the Brachydios now. I'm gonna at least make sure the setup is there. So that I can fight the... There's a rare den here, too. Well, actually, hang on. Also, Lapis has self-esteem issues, but is willing to put that aside for other people. It's nice. It kind of... Just for the sake of other people getting over those issues would actually be nice for a lot of people to have. I don't know which way I need to go. Because more accurately, I'm not sure which way is technically correct yet.
Let's fucking...
Hey, Mass, how you doing? We're, I'm in the same boat, just... Oh, there's another rare den. Hey, guys, how you doing? It's a masquerade. I imagine Mass is going into work right about now. So if you need to head on raid and run, you're more than welcome. Glad to hear that Digimon was good. Flexing in, yep. Okay. Chances are I'll probably... Okay. I might, if things are not busy at work for me tomorrow, I might be able to kind of lurk in chat for tomorrow's Master Duel stream. But otherwise, I'm just not. Work has been really long and arduous as of late. Oh, glad to hear that Digimon was fun. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Funny Funky Win talks about their favorite webtoon hour. Well, Spore tries his best not to get distracted from the main objective for like 5 minutes. Nothing happens tomorrow, we can throw down a rise if you want. The issue is I have work tomorrow night. Like, that's kind of... Unless you're gonna be up by like 10:30 at night CST, then unfortunately we can't really do a lot. I try to stream tomorrow as long as we finish dealing with the car situation. Yeah. And I know Tuesday is Mecha Reg. It seems like Thursday is back up for Divinity with you guys. Main issue is I'm not sure when. Sure, I'll take a fodder Astalos. Fortunately, I mean, I guess there might be something later down the line to like try to get back into Rise. Usually alternate from Mondays, unless we do a bit later, which isn't too bad. I mean, yes, but it's 10:30 at night for me. Like the earliest that I could get home, and then would need to like. Actually, I can. I'm gonna see if I can't beat the Brachydios before I enter that. Does it just teleport me back? It shouldn't. It should just get the cutscene, and then I can run back, see if I can't catch a Brachydios. Moon days indeed. Okay. Right over there. As long as it doesn't exit the area, you should be fine. Oh, and there's a rare den here too, so I guess we get a front row seat to see if it changes at all. Figure out a day that works out. Hopefully Maz is also back on the holiday season. We're still trying to figure things out. Yeah.
This is supposedly where the monster was spotted, but
No sign of the Nergigante, though.
I'm kind of hoping we
Hey, let me ask
figure out a
something.
better
How did you
schedule,
become a rider in the first place?
both for work as well as just in general.
That stone
If you ever look at
wall
AI art,
threat.
I don't know how to broach the subject with that
I
person.
passed it on to his grandchild here.
Not exactly.
I thought
It depends on the
he might be able to
context.
finish what he started.
Yeah.
I see.
If they're not
It sure sounds like you have some big
aware
shoes to
that
fill.
it's AI art,
I can appreciate that.
then like there's not
But have you thought
probably
about
won't
what you
be
need to
too
do
much
in
trouble
order to fulfill his
bringing it
wishes?
up.
what my
Like,
partner
if they have a
is doing?
history of like using AI art
You're
for
a
stuff,
rider.
that's another
You
can
have
of
both
worms.
Allies and monsties. Think about what all of you can accomplish together. Something tells me that is what your grandpa would have wanted.
So what's that? Essentially, you gotta at least address it and inform them. But if they're aware and are endorsing it, it becomes kind of a hot button topic.
Anyway, let's get going.
It is a mix of both. And it's one thing to be, I suppose, apathetic, as opposed to actively endorsing it.
Get away from that now!
Here he comes.
Too, right?
Here comes the boy.
Yes! And it's ray trade too!
I get ready. Have a lovely day, Spore. Thanks for stopping by, and thank for the raid. Have a wonderful day at work. It's an easy enough day at work.
Everyone?
Let's do this.
Alright. Finally understand what we have to do here. What do we have to do is take care of this Brachydios, or we'll be blown to smithereens in no time. Yeah. And to do that, we gotta... time to hijack Masked VC, and now that nobody can stop me. That's funny. Let's just keep testing the body. I'm pretty sure everything should be relatively weak to slashing. There he goes. He's basically power all the time here. But his tail is not weak to slashing, assuming it's weak to either blunt or piercing. But when it gets mad, it's gonna go... Taking a short math break from look outside. Good to take a break. Even from games you enjoy. Just that you don't get burned out on them. I believe he... Wait, no, it's speed. He's not targeting. I'm playing on curse mode. Yeah, he's going Tech Seal. Which means I need to... I'm gonna mount, which is basically the hard mode. So I need to do a lot more math. Line charge into head-to-head. Be careful, last time on his fist is explosive. It's not double attacking. At least not yet. Okay, we need to break the fists. Let's also need to optimize a few things. Now it's double attacking. From here we can... That means it's primed and ready to blow us away. That last one did a lot of damage. Have we got any healing items? We got Soap Scud, but that doesn't really matter because we are gonna break the fists. Okay, back to power. Let's deal decent damage. As long as Ralphie doesn't change, yes. Tail is only weak to piercing. We've seen the current OCG event Top Cut Breakdown, but it was very diverse and fun. Not yet, at the very least. I haven't seen it. But based on the way that you've capitalized things, that does make me wonder, how diverse and fun was it really? He should be pretty tired though, so I can kind of clean it up from here. Gonna skip the slime charge. Okay, switch back to Odyssey Blade. Still going speed, so I'll ride and use technical. Oh, since he didn't slime charge, he doesn't use his fists. Come on. Okay, that knocked him down. This should just kill. I'm surprised that didn't. I mean, he is low. I see literal. He is definitely low. This should do it. Or I guess Cheval can do it. How is he not dead? There we go. Rush into the battle with the right rage monster. Don't know if you're fearless or just foolish. I tell you, my partner and I are going all the way to the top. Okay, but now I have access to Brack weapons as well as Brack armor. And as long as it don't...
Nice one, partner.
I think I'm starting.
As long as they don't force me out.
I have my
Be
own
fine.
part to play in achieving what Red couldn't. I'm here to support his grandchild and protect Ratha.
And it's my job to point my partner and Ratha in the right direction. We've got a world to save after all.
I won't blame myself for things I can't change anymore.
Well, that's good to hear.
14% Mitsu, 11% Dracotail, 9% Sky Striker, 8.5% VS, 6.5% Yummy, 5% Branded, 5% Malice, 5% Radiant Typhoon, 36% others for event breakdown. Oh, that's fairly diverse.
Got our priorities straight. It's time
Even
to burn
with,
the Nergigante. Ready, buddy?
11 notes and Doomsy and other stuff. I kind of expected more of. Okay. There is a chance now that I can get a Brachydios. Fairly diverse format, I'd say. Come on. God, it's a Brachydios, but I need a better one. Come on. No, it's a... Ah. Okay, a shiny black Gravios. I should have just taken the Brachydios, even if it was fodder. Okay, let's try to get back to the other den, and then just port back to Nuate Village. I think it's all the way over there. These are the others. We've got Didi, Orcust, Exosister, Onomat, Tellar, with the new Stellar support. Sulfur Cord, which is nice. I see Regenesis, Blue Eyes, Atlantean, 11 Notes, Crystron, Azamina, White Forest, Doomsday, Archmage, Adventure, Phantom Knights, and Adventure Phantom Knights. Adventure Phantom Knights making an appearance is surprising. Like, all this time later, and somehow people are still playing Adventure. That's interesting. Randomize is still good, and so is Adventure. Yeah, but I thought with Fiend Schmidt and Snake Eyes and basically every other a whole bunch of decks just kind of supplanting them, I didn't think they would still be. Sure, I could see them seeing play. Okay. Smelly Brachydios. I'll take a Smelly Bracky. Especially considering PK makes Tribuni Descend Enchantress. I mean, all without. Well, I mean, they do need a normal summon to properly make Enchantress. They don't need it necessarily, but it definitely makes it significantly better. Also, Bardiche is just that good. Yeah, that's true. Bardiche is a custom card for Phantom Knights, absolutely. This... do I have... Nope. Latest is... does everything and single-handedly makes the deck rogue viable once every format. I suppose, yeah. Like, it's still good, especially with the recent unbans. But, like, you don't really see it too much in TCG, at least not spotlighted, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and report to Umlana, and then we'll wrap up from here. Back, the Nergigante wasn't at the Lake of Flames. Got any new info for us? I received it just now. In fact, a monster has been sighted in the crystal depths. This cave, covered in vast crystals, set into the northern mountains. View from the village there, approach it. Crystal depths to the north, got it. Let's check it out right away, buddy. That will be for next time, though. More reading. Shadol, Melfi Yummy. Memento's still being irrelevant, it's funny. Killer Tunes, Lunalight, K9, Voiceless Voice, and Nouvelles. Also saw it play during the event, even if they didn't necessarily top it, for sure. I forgot that this was back here. As well as this. Interesting. It's like... nature is kind of healing. There are plenty of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks that will see play nowadays. It's the last thing I'll do. But you know, the current format is good. Shocking, I know. Now, how quickly will it be before the new format sours? and like people start playing all sorts of unfun floodgates. Okay, I'm gonna go for a platinum Ivory Lagiacrus. Let's see what he got. Come on. Give me a good fire attack. Oh, aircraft didn't see play. That I didn't even realize. That's actually great. Wait, hang on. That's right. And I didn't see an aircraft in that list. That's fantastic. I guess let's get Bracky into the world, just for the funny. Dipper and Blightproof and Slime Stomp. Yeah, not really. What do you know? The new FPK deck wasn't played during the event. Great. Fantastic. I guess sure. Because you can kind of have dedicated outs for it in the side deck. Master Duel. Yeah. Yeah, that, you will totally not see me playing it. I'm hoping you won't. Like, genuinely hoping you won't. Okay. I hope a lot of people don't try to pick up an aircraft because it just doesn't seem that fun. Okay. But that is enough from me for today. Let's move towards the outro. That'll be enough from me. Thank you, everyone who decided to stop by. Roma, thank you, Lukia, thank you, Masked. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.